All right, y'all. It is Building Thinking Classroom Amazon edition. So if you've been watching my page and you're thinking I need to get some supplies, but I don't have enough whiteboards, so this was my alternative to not enough whiteboards. And so I do have a small class. 18 is my largest. I'm very blessed. I know some of y'all have 30. And so I still didn't have enough whiteboards. So here's what I had to do. So I bought this. It's a link to my storefront. I've done all the work for you. Go up to the link in my bio, go to my storefront, and I have everything under classroom must-haves. Like, you don't even have to search for it, and I've got the best stuff there. Like, I did a lot of research, and I use this all year. So this is actually whiteboard paper. You actually write on it. It's sticky. It's kind of like contact paper, but it was meant to be right on it. It is a whiteboard. Like, go get it. This was used all year, and as you can tell, I'm going to use it again next year. Like, nothing's wrong with it. And I haven't even really cleaned it. The kids did last year. So that's one alternative that you can do. Here's another alternative, and I'm sure every teacher has this, but if you don't, you can go to the link in my storefront. I've already done it. So when I started, I had a bulletin board with little cute stuff on it. And so it was this Better Than Bulletin Board paper. It's real thick, and I used it anyway because it doesn't wrinkle. And I love that it didn't wrinkle. So I had this up, and I just took down the pretty stuff because I decided pretty wasn't cutting it, and I was needing the kids to actually write and think. So I took all my pretty stuff down. The kids wrote on this. The first time they did, they like freaked out. And I'm like, no, write on it. It's okay. And so they wrote on it, and it comes right off. So literally Better Than Bulletin Board paper. It's thick anyway. It's great. Like, I used it anyway because I don't like the wrinkly paper. So, but I had this because this was out of stock. And you know, I thought everything had to be white, so I ordered this, used this until this came in. So when this came in, I put the white Better Than Bulletin Board paper, and it's thick too, and this is what the kids use. Honestly, if you had something like this, a light color and Better Than Bulletin Board paper, this would have been fine. This did fine. I'm going to use the same stuff that I used last year on my bulletin board that I had up from last year, and so we're going to continue on, but I do have extra if I wanted to change it out for a new year, but I don't think I'm going to. So you're going to need that. Another thing that you're going to need is you are going to need some sleeves. Also linked in my storefront, because you're going to have to put the tacks in there, right? So what I did, and you can see here, is I put a hook so I could hang it here, so you can get one of those mead hooks or whatever, and so I hung it there. And so you can definitely do that. But if you are doing a whiteboard, you're going to need a strong magnet. These are already linked in my storefront because sometimes these get heavy and you need something that's going to really stick. And this is a heavy duty magnet. Will stick on the board, no problems. You're going to definitely need these, right? You're also going to need these. Now, these are magnetic. Obviously, this is not magnetic, but they do stick to my board, and so the kids can grab. I have a bunch just around my room, and they can grab one even when they're coming over here. They can reach over to the whiteboard, and they can grab the erasers. These are also linked to my storefront, but they're magnetic, and they work great, and they're small, and they're not big. And then you're also going to need different color markers, obviously, but each team that you have, each group, they get a different color marker because you need to see what group is writing what, especially when they're sharing the boards. So all of this is linked to my storefront, so make sure that you get it coming so that you can be ready when school starts. And so if you have any questions about Building Thinking Classrooms, make sure you like, share, follow. Make sure you go to subscribe on my YouTube channel. I do go more in depth there so that you can do that as well. And so if you have any questions about Building Thinking Classrooms, make sure you reach out. I'm here to help. I didn't have any resources last year, so I kind of just did it on my own, and I came up with a task, so you can always go to the link in my bio. I have classroom printable resources there for you to kind of get you started, get your feet up underneath you until you figure out what in the world am I supposed to do? What are these tasks I'm supposed to do at the board? So make sure that you subscribe. But seriously, if y'all have any questions, I'm just a teacher. I'm not a TikTok creator. I'm not a YouTube creator. I'm not anything like that. I'm just a teacher trying to help other teachers. I mean, that's just basically what I'm doing. So I'm trying to put content out there as fast as I can because I've gotten so many questions. But if you have anything, let me know. Put it down in the comments. That's the only way I know. All right? It's kind of like kids. Like, I don't know until you tell me that something, like you have questions. So put it down in the comments. That's all. Happy teaching.